I answered anything. Yes. Thank you, everyone. I have made a solemn vow to tell stories true as I remember them. But I'm going to guarantee you up front that there's a 50% chance that the key details of this story are wrong. And the fact that the key details will be wrong is as important as the sickness I'm about to share with you. First, I need to tell you a couple things. I am one of 7 children. I'm the 5th of 7 children. I have 2 older sisters, 2 older brothers, and 2 younger sisters. And we 3 boys were right in a row. We're separated by less than 3 years, all in the middle of that chain of kids there. I was the youngest. Being the youngest, I got a lot of things my older siblings didn't, like hand-me-downs, like swats on the back of the head when my parents weren't looking, Indian burns, noogies, wedgies, atomic wedgies, super atomic wedgies on occasion. I got all these things, and there's nothing I could really do about it because I was the little brother, right? So I basically took it. And this story tonight represents one of those rare moments when the little brother doesn't even really get revenge, but gets to enjoy the moment, right? I need to tell you before I start, too, that it was spaghetti night in our house. And spaghetti night, you eat till everything's gone, right? And if you're not from a big family, what that means is if you eat really fast, you get more, right? So we ate our spaghetti, we ate our meatballs, we ate our red sauce, everything's gone. Later that night, we're in bed. I need to tell you, too, that the 3 boys shared one bedroom because with 7 people in the house, there wasn't a lot of room, right? So there's 2 sets of bunk beds. And my brothers shared one set. I was not worthy to share a bunk bed with either of my brothers. They made that known to me. And I wasn't even worthy to sleep on the bottom bunk. For some reason, they made me sleep on the top bunk on the other side, too. But that was all right. It didn't really matter. And the lights were out, and everything was quiet. And I was probably, going over the injustices that were served on me that very day, quietly in my bed. All of a sudden, I heard this god-awful spewing noise, this retching noise, a horrible thing, and not just a splat, but a whole series of splats. And it was a noisy, horrendous thing. And being on the top other bunk, and being the younger brother, I found it all kind of enjoyable, right? I was not a party to this thing. But I also hear my mother running down the hallway. Moms have that radar when someone gets sick, they come running, right? And she opened the door and she flipped on the light, and it was wonderful, the scene of carnage in front of me. My one brother was hanging off the top bunk, doubled over, retching, and getting ready to hurl all over again. And my other brother had fallen asleep with his head off the side. And everything got him perfectly, and it was dangling, and it was red, and there's meatball parts. It was gruesome. It was like a spaghetti western. It was like a spaghetti northeastern, really. It was everywhere, and it was so enjoyable just to stand there and watch this happening. And that's awful to say, I know that. But not really, right? I actually enjoyed the whole moment. What I didn't tell you as I told this story is which brother was on the top and which brother was on the bottom. And the reason I can't tell you that is because I really don't remember. I can visualize the story to this day either way, and I can put either brother on the bottom and either brother on the top. And if I try and tell this story around my family, my mother will always say, no, Dennis was on the bottom. No, Brian was on the bottom. And to this day, I do not know, but I could close my eyes and picture either one of them at that age with their head tilted out the side and spaghetti throw up all over them. And it makes me feel good still. I saw both my brothers today. I love them both very much. I would do anything for them. I trust they would do anything for me. But all I want to say is to the one who delivered, thank you. To the one who received, you deserved it. Thank you. It's for you.